African National Park at Masorini Hill is because a big focus for South African National Parks Week for 2018 is on cultural heritage and not only national heritage. Now, the General Manager of Cultural Heritage at SANParks, Thabo Kgomommu, joins us now to tell us a little bit more about this. Good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning to you and good morning to the viewers.
Tell us, what is cultural heritage?
Cultural heritage in brief is the aspects of our practices and traditions which gets passed from one generation to another. And this can be tangible heritage, which will be the structures and other things that are created by human beings, like your objects. And it will include a site like this one where we are witnessing human creation with all these stone terraces and the evidence of iron smelting in Palabura. But it will also include things that are intangible, like your music, traditional dances and rituals which get passed from one generation to another, and they are valued by us as people.
How many cultural sites do you have in the 21 different SANParks around South Africa?
So it's many, it differs from park to park. For example, in Kruger alone, you will have more than 800 sites, archaeological sites and different sites of different types. And you go to Mapungubwe alone has got more than 1,000 archaeological sites. So you can go to another park with less and you will find about 20 or so. So it differs from park to park.
You mentioned Mapungubwe, and if I think about Limpopo province and the different archaeological sites that I've now been told about, Tulamela, us being here at Masorini Hill, thinking of Mapungubwe and the huge significance of Mapungubwe, I think that there has to be a connection between these places.
Yes, these places are connected. Mapungubwe was like the predecessor of even Great Zimbabwe, and then later Tulamela rose up. But they are all linked as ancient kingdoms, which were very civilized. You will know that what makes Mapungubwe also very important is that as early as the 1100 AD, the people in Mapungubwe were already trading with countries in Asia like China, like India, as well as countries in the Arab region. So they were trading in gold, in ivory and different things. So most people don't know about that. They think that trade is a very recent thing, international trade, but those people were already trading at that time. So archaeological evidence does show a connection in terms of the pottery that we find when we do archaeological excavation. You see that these people, when you date them, they have originated up in Mapungubwe and then moved to different areas. And up here in Masorini also, you do have the people who were here. They were also smelting iron around that time, and they were doing trade.
How important is cultural heritage and the natural heritage to SANParks and to SANParks' effort, especially during SANParks Week?
It is very important. SANParks is now trying to strengthen the link between natural and cultural heritage. You'll know that natural heritage will consist of our biodiversity, all the animals and the plants, as well as some of the geological formations that we have in the different parks. But there is also a link, because you have some of these geological formations that also have got cultural meaning. You will find that it is a tree when you look at it, or just a hill, but you find that some communities have been doing rainmaking in some of these places. Some trees have got some ritual significance and things like that. Animals also, you find that an elephant to a community or a family, it has got meaning. Some are totems as well as clan names. So there is that importance. So from SANParks, we do that connection where we make sure that community recognizes also the link between natural and cultural heritage, and we allow them to come in and do practices of their cultural heritage.
Just being here at Masorini Hill, I now understand the mining that has built up the different towns in this area. And it all actually started right here at Masorini Hill 450 to 500 years ago, which is incredible. Thabo, unfortunately, we've run out of time. Thank you so much for chatting to us here on Morning Live.
Thank you.
Thabo Kgomommu is in charge of cultural heritage at SANParks. And of course, cultural heritage is the big focus area for the 2018 South African National Parks Week. What is SANParks? Maybe you just turned on the TV. Well, the SANParks Week is the week where all South African citizens get free access to most of the national parks dotted around the country. Time now for us to take a quick break. We'll be back after this.